Uh, my name is Jose Estrada. I'm one of the new agents. I'm just gonna talk a little about me, how and why I decided to join the group and get involved about this. Um, I came here to the U.S. pretty on a pretty early stage. I was pretty young. Didn't have no knowledge about money literacy or anything that actually was anything that it was involved with credit or money or taxes or nothing really. It was a pretty tough route to take without having knowledge. Uh, as far as me and my culture or the industry that I came from, the only way that we can get it is working hard, which is not. It's plenty of ways to be wealthy and get smarter. One thing that I can mention is that since I got involved in more things, on my backgrounds that I have on different areas, credit is one of them things that I always noted that it was something solid. It was something smart to do. It was something that even if cash was not present, credit it was gonna be the main thing to go. So now that I have the chance, thanks to my mentor Darryl, that got me involved and has supported me, plus the team that has been involved as well. I appreciate everyone that is getting involved, and I encourage people that don't have no knowledge about credit. Please take your time and learn about credit. There's a lot of people out here, including me. I'm including myself. Um, Friends and family they don't have no knowledge about credit. They just they prefer cash. They prefer the easy routes. They prefer go to the banks. I think it's different ways to do things now. Technology is moving way too fast. Same thing as the market. So I think we have to be on top of our game. At us as the agents and everyone involved in this credit group. So I'm looking forward to get more involved, get more knowledge, learn from everyone else that is here in this team and different places on the U.S. Uh, if there's any help or there's any way that I can help anyone, feel free to DM me. I'm open. I'm an open book. I'm willing to learn. I'm excited to learn more stuff. So with all that said, I'm let's start it. Let's start it tonight for this meeting. Let's see how we can learn a little bit more and hopefully get to the top. Because that's the whole goal: get to the top and be able to have this freedom, this wealth, pass this to our future generations. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Like I said, my name is Jose Estrada. It's a pleasure to meet everyone. So let's get started, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jose. That was amazing. I'm just excited for what you're getting ready to do in this platform. I know you're going to kill it. I already heard great things about you. And, with our communities, it's the Hispanic community, the Black community, like, these things are really important. And a lot of us are just not knowledgeable on these things. So, it feels good when you could wake up every day and do something that's just empowering other people. So you touched on a lot of things, and I just love that. So just a little bit about me. So we're not strangers. I'm Kyra Jordan. I'm actually a regional sales director at this amazing platform. I got started, simply because I wanted to change. I wasn't taught financial literacy in school. I wasn't taught, about credit growing up. So I messed my credit up at a very, very young age, just to be transparent, guys, right? I was a young mother, and I was just trying to be approved. I remember just trying to simply get a car. And I couldn't even go to the dealership and go get a car because my credit was so bad at a young age. And I just feel like, we should be setting our kids up to have perfect credit. Your child shouldn't be having bad credit at the age of 19 or 20. That's the perfect age for them to experience, what good credit feels like. So I remember going into the car dealerships, guys, I couldn't get approved for anything. I mean, it was just terrible. So I was there all day and I just was tired of living like that, right? I needed a cosigner. And I just was like, you know what? I have to change my life, right? I want to be able to go places and be able to just go and get the car that I want. Go in the car dealership and just know with the confidence that I'm going to get approved. So, years later, as I was stumbling across something on Instagram, I was just looking and scrolling. I was looking for credit help. So I ended up meeting Darryl Callum, and I just knew that this was the perfect opportunity for me to fix my credit. I was like a lot of you guys. I wasn't even like trying to do the business. I always said once I fix my credit that I want to be able to empower and help other people, but I had no clue that it was going to be in a platform like this. And I mean, it's just been amazing. Like, not only did I get a chance to, after partnering up with this platform, Darryl was just telling me about the services. Then he shared with me how he was able to leverage this platform to fix his credit and make money and empower other people. It just made so much sense to me to get started. So that's what I did, guys. I was able to repair my credit. My score increased to over 700. I was able to go to the car dealership, go pick up the car that I wanted, little to no money down, nice Jeep. So that was just amazing to me, guys. So I'm going to get started with this presentation, and I'm gonna just go into how we can actually help you, be able to get approved with these services. So just a little bit about who we are. This company was actually founded in 2004. That's almost 20 years ago. So we've been around for a long time. We're debt free, same key executives. We have not sold this platform to anyone. We don't owe anyone. So we actually practice what we preach, right? So this quote just says, we were not taught financial literacy in school, and it takes a lot of time to change your thinking. But the good thing about this is that it is definitely possible. And if you don't know Robert Kiyosaki, please check him out. He's an amazing author. So just to share about a little bit of facts with you guys about what's going on in the United States concerning your credit. Americans are literally drowning in a total of 1.57 trillion credit card debt. Now, guys, we just had a global pandemic. So I know that this number has tripled. People had to rely on their credit cards. Their credit score has dropped because they're maxing out these cards, right? This says 43 million Americans have not experienced perfect credit. They have a 599 or less. Just think about it. These are a lot of the friends that we know, right? These are a lot of our parents. We're not being able to go and be approved for things because our credit is terrible. So 46% of baby boomers, now if you're not familiar with that term, is just categorizing the age of when a person was born. So I'm a millennial. I was born in the 90s, right? So people who were born in the 60s, this is just saying like our parents or your grandparents, they don't even have money in the bank, right? So these are the things that they're passing along. Poor saving habits, not being able to feel secure after they retire, bad credit. So these are generational curses that have to be broken. So 40% of millennials have spent money that they did not have to keep up with their friends. Now, I know a lot of you guys already know this, that a lot of us are trying to impress people, right? Trying to keep up with people. We don't even have it, but we're trying to just show off, trying to be like our friends, maxing out credit cards, just trying to live the life. And we don't really have it like this. These are the generational curses, again, that we have to break. So what does bad credit leave you feeling like, guys? I don't know about you, but I mean, I just felt terrible. Just knowing that your credit is bad and you're sitting in the car dealership stressed out, you don't know what they're going to say. I mean, it was just horrible. So these are the kind of things it leaves you feeling embarrassed, right? But it's nothing to be ashamed about. I tell people this all the time, that bad credit happens to anyone. The good news is that you can change it, right? So when you do change it, you're able to go get higher limits, right? Contracts without a security deposit. If you're trying to get an apartment, your security deposit will be very low, right? New houses, new cars. So these are the dreams and the desires and the goals a lot of you guys have. And this is how you're going to accomplish it. So really, really quick, I want you to just take a picture of this, pay close attention, because this is actually how your credit score is calculated, okay? So 35% is the payment history. So that's the on-time payments that you're making, versus the delinquencies, right? So are you making those payments on time? 30% is the capacity versus the amounts owed, the percentage of credit in the limits that are available, okay? 15% is the length of credit. So how long have you had these accounts? When you're going to get a loan for a house, these things are really important. They're going to want to know a couple of things. So if you want to know how credit works, take a screenshot of this. Again, the length of credit, 10% is the new credit inquiries, right? You don't want to go over a certain amount of inquiries a year because it's going to look like you're desperate when you're trying to get approved. Then 10% is the types of credit, installment loans versus revolving loans. Very, very important. Again, this is actually how we're in business, guys. We leverage something called the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So I want you guys to know that TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, they're not the government. They don't even have affiliation with the government. They're literally for-profit organizations that are getting paid, guys, to report your information. So the good news is that Congress came in, passed the law that gives you the legal right to dispute anything that's on your credit report. It doesn't matter. Bankruptcy, repos, foreclosures, student loans. And I know a lot of you guys have student loans. If those are closed and with a balance, those can be removed. Okay. So because of this law, that is how we are in business. The best way to do it is always through the certified mail, through letters. Do not go disputing things online. You're giving up a lot of your rights. Okay. So I know a lot of you guys are probably already in this group. This is an amazing group that we have for all of our clients. When they're getting results, we like to share those results. So here's our liftoff group. A lot of our clients, right, they started off all the way in the 450 range. Look at this score all the way over here on the left at a 627, right? All the way over here on the right, she was able to go purchase a home. Her credit score increased all the way over 750. So this is just amazing. Like I said before, breaking generational curses, people are becoming first homeowners in their families. It's just amazing to be a part of something so powerful. So another thing that we have, because we're not just credit repair, right? We want to make sure that we show you how to increase your score. So the great thing is we have ways to do that. One is Credit My Rent. Credit My Rent is amazing. You can literally go up to 2 years of rental history and add that onto your credit report. Isn't that cool? Or you could, just report up to a year ago or just moving forward. But I've seen that increase client score like anywhere from 80 to 100 points. So Credit My Rent is amazing. If you want to learn more, get back with us. So we are definitely committed to helping families build, organize, and protect their financial future. And we actually have 12 other products that come with your services. So it's not just credit restoration. We actually have, identity monitoring. Identity theft is, very, very big. I work with so many people who are getting their identity stolen. You want to protect your identity. We also have, credit attorneys. If you're being harassed by agencies, we have credit attorneys that you can literally talk to and they will walk you step by step, right? And give you your rights. So we also have will and trust. So there's a lot of other value that we pour into these services. It's not just credit repair. We also have shop for less. So we do give our clients the ability to shop for less. That's super amazing. You could save at your favorites, Whole Foods. I love Whole Foods, Panera Bread. So yes, and the travel club. I love the travel club, guys. We travel a lot in this business. We have that privilege to travel. So we save money on hotels just by being a client with us. You could do the same. So everything that I am naming, guys, as I come to a close, you could literally track all of this from your phone, right? You downloaded it in your app, and then everything that I name, you're able to track the process and go and log in and see everything that's going on and get those tools that I just named. So this is just the guideline, right? We take you from month 1 2 through 3, 4 through 6, however long you want and need the services, we're just letting you know we have a roadmap for you to get those results that you're looking for. So one thing that I really, really love and admire about this platform, guys, is we actually give back. Not only do we preach what we teach, but we are pouring into our youth, guys. Every single protection plan person that signs up with us, a portion of that goes back to scholarship funding. We've given away in 2020 over 400K of scholarships. So this is just amazing. It's a platform that actually is giving back and pouring into our youth. So you're a part of something bigger. So I know you guys probably think that everything that I just named is like $500, $1,000. I mean, that's how much people are paying for credit repair. They're overcharging. But guys, we're a platform that not only gives back, but we don't want to overcharge our clients, because we want you to get the results that you're looking for. So it's just $188, guys. You pay that one time, no contract involved. After that third month, the price does drop down to $68. I didn't mention that, after the 30 days, it's $89, then it drops down to $69. The price just gets lower and lower. And it's just amazing, right? Even better, if you go ahead and refer over 5 people, just 5 people to this platform, your services will be waived and it will be for free. So we just pour so much value. And then on top of that, we're trying to give you your services for free. Isn't that amazing? So I say all that to say, make sure that you take advantage of this, guys. $3 a day, less than a cup of coffee. And I love coffee. If you love Starbucks, you can afford to get your credit fixed. All right, guys, that is my time. I'm going to pass it over to Darryl. I'm not sure if we have anyone else that's coming up, but thank you so much, guys.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, type a 1 in the chat if you got any value from Miss Kira. Jordan did such a phenomenal job breaking down those extraordinary services. Definitely want to give it up to my guy Jose as well, man. He's such a phenomenal guy. When I first met him, he had so many similarities, like read the same books. He's very ambitious, strong drive. I know he's going to do some phenomenal things with our platform. So super excited to have him aboard. They left me the easy part. I get to talk about the money, all right? But before I break down the money aspect on how we're going to make 2022 the best financial year of your life, guys, we'll give you a little background upon who I am. Before joining the platform, I had no experience of financial literacy, credit repair, anything of that nature. I was actually just a nightclub promoter. I did that close to 5 years on Las Vegas Boulevard, made decent income, had a fun time, met people from all over the world. And all of that came to a halt once 2020 came, because we know the pandemic came, right? Shut the nightclubs down, shut the strip down, shut my money down. It was a rough period of time. I had to relocate back down south. Had no money coming in, no unemployment, maxing out credit cards. It was a dark place for me. My credit score was jacked up. Long story short, I got blessed enough to see a post on Facebook on how I could get my credit scores increased for free and earn additional income. That was pretty much a no-brainer. At this point, I really couldn't be desperate or picky. So I chose to get started, guys, and it was the best decision of my life. Within 4 months, my credit went from 405 to 742. Within 10 months, I became a vice president of this platform, earning over 6 figures a year. And so I'm just truly thankful and appreciative every single day for what this platform has done for myself and for my family, and especially for my children, guys, because I'm a girl's dad. Everything I do is to, pass down generational wealth for my children, and just being able to spend more time with my children, being able to provide them a better life, that's priceless in a sense for me. This platform, is really simple what we do. We help people that want to get their credit scores increased, right? We refer them over to the phenomenal services Miss Kira Jordan went over. The company takes care of all the work and we get paid for it. And we also help other people that want to earn additional income for themselves and their families as well. A lot of people in the same position I was in prior before joining. Type a 1 in the chat if you know anyone who could use some additional income. All right. I know I definitely could have. And, this platform, you could be your own boss. You can work sometime, full-time, part-time, from anywhere in the world. You got all the tools you need to be successful. You got a positive, supportive community. We got like-minded individuals such as Jose, Kira is going to pour into you. We got such a strong, amazing family team here, and we simply get paid to help other people. It's nothing like this that I've ever seen before in my life. And the reason that this platform is really so powerful, because I feel as though it's the fastest vehicle to financial freedom on the planet, right? Because there's only two ways to make money in this world. You're either going to trade your time for money, or you're going to have a residual stream of income, whereas you have your own business, right? You either work for someone else's business or you have your own business. And I've never seen anyone become financially free from working for someone else's business. Everyone I know who's well off, have the life that I want to live, they do it through a means of residual income. And I've never seen anything that is as powerful as this particular platform. You guys want to get your notes handy, because what I'm about to break down to you literally changed me and my family's life forever. All right. So it's 112 million Americans that just need their credit scores increased, that desperately need it, right? Unlimited amount of people that need the services that we have. The company does all the work. They get started for a low price of $188. The company is going to pay you $100 up front, and you're not even doing the work. You also get paid $12 residually of every plan, every time they make a monthly payment. This is the residual income I was speaking upon. Guys, right now is the busiest time out of the whole year. Let's say you're ambitious and you go out there and get 100 customers. Guys, you help 100 people, that's $10,000 up front. That's also $1,200 residually coming in if you don't do anything else. This platform can get very, very, very lucrative, guys. You also get paid just simply for referring over other people that's interested in earning additional income for themselves and their families. All right. You can earn anywhere between $100 and $560 simply from empowering someone. You can also earn upwards of $460 per business partner. Your business partner signs up. You also earn override residuals of everything that goes on in your organization. Man, this platform is just really powerful. And this right here is another stream of residual income that we earn as well. It's called the monthly infinity bonus. All right. As your business starts growing, the company is going to pay you a residual bonus check simply for sustaining a title. Guys, the first title which you want to get to, like ASAP, is sales director. I've seen people do it in a month. I've seen someone do it in a week. I literally seen one gentleman do it in 3 days. I've helped them myself do that. Guys, that's a $50 bonus check simply for sustaining the title. That's not trading your time for money, right? At the prestigious title of vice president, I was blessed enough to go this title in 10 months. The company pays me $1,500 a month simply for being a vice president. Guys, it goes all the way down to the pinnacle senior vice president title. The company will literally pay you $300,000 a month for sustaining that title. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. And now you got to put some hard work in, but it's definitely worth it, guys. And here's some more residual luxuries that you can obtain to really help your, become financially free. This is a 2 to 5 year game plan for early retirement. Most baby boomers have less than $10,000 saved up for retirement after working years and years, hard working years of their lives. They never become financially free. Guys, level 1 of our rest and relaxation retirement club, that's a $600 monthly car allowance. All right, for the car of your choosing. Levels 2 and 3, that's a $10,000 cash bonus with a $1,500 car allowance upgrade. Level 4, that's a $25,000 cash bonus. You may be thinking the same thing I was thinking, because I've never heard of a job paying for my car note, right? I was like, that sounds cool, but you probably got to be working there for 30, 40 years. You got to help 1 million people. Well, that's not necessarily true, because my first 10 months of business, not only did I go vice president, guys, I also hit level 1 of the R&R club. The company pays me $600 a month on a new Mercedes. I have another business partner, just hit 1 year in business. Guys, he got the level 1 of the R&R club, just helping people for a year straight. You're going to work anyway. I don't know any job that's paying for new Mercedes and BMWs and Lexuses, right? It gets even better than that. You put some work in, you're really passionate to help people. Level 5, you get a $50,000 cash bonus with an automobile upgrade. This is your dream car. All right. The Mercedes, that's a starter car. My dream car is a Tesla Roadster. All right. Type your dream car in the chat, brother. It's a G-Wagon, Bentley, Lamborghini, Ferrari. Type your dream car in the chat, guys. Level 6, That's a $5,000 monthly house payment allowance. All right. I don't know about where you guys live at. Here in Arkansas, with that type of money, you can buy 3 mortgages, right? Simply for helping people, an unlimited amount of people that need the help that we have. All right. And level 7 through 10 of the Rest and Relaxation Retirement Club, this is where you start really building generational wealth for future generations. All right. You're going to get a monthly retirement bonus anywhere between $25,000 and $250,000. Mind you, this whole business of residual income is willable to your children. All right. If something happens to you on your job, you can't pass a job down to your children. When I discovered I could pass this whole business down to my daughters, I said, sign me up. Even if it was going to take me 20, 30 years to obtain all of these luxuries, I figured that would be worth it, considering the fact I know people work 20, 30, 40 years of their lives and they're still broke, right? So if it takes me 20, 30 years for financial freedom, that would be worth it. But guys, after joining the platform, it blew my mind because I discovered it's not taking people 20, 30 years to becoming financially free. This young gentleman here, Alfred Nixon, you can look him up on Google right now. He's already completed level 7. He done it in 5. So the mansion we were speaking about, he has one built from the ground up in Beverly Hills. His dream car was a Rolls Royce. He has it paid for by the company. His wife has a car allowance as well. She has a Range Rover paid for by the company. He's 29 years old, making over $300,000 a month. He's $0 in debt. I would say he's what you call financially free. When I first heard his story, I really, it was hard to, I thought maybe he came from a family of influence or money. He took the easy route. Maybe I was like, I can't do what he done, right? But I was mistaken, because after researching him and looking on his social media and scrolling it and really getting a feel for where he was at prior before joining the platform, I discovered he didn't come from a family of a lot of money or influence or celebrity. Guys, he was living in a government housing projects of Miami, Florida, picking up trash outside the road in a 2-bedroom with 8 people in it. He just retired his parents last year, guys, simply because there's so many people in our communities that desperately need the help that we have, and the business has everything you need to be successful. You're going to get the same website Alfred has, right? You got a whole call center that works for you for agent support and customer support. You got all the marketing materials. You may say you don't know how to market. We're going to teach you how to market, right? You get all the trainings that you need on a daily, consistent basis to be successful. You get paid every week. You get tax advantages. Not only do you get all of those phenomenal services, right? Get your credit cleaned up, built up upon a will and trust, identity monitoring, but you also get upwards of $100,000 in life insurance simply for being a partner of this platform, for helping other people that need this help. These are some of our top leaders. We actually have a big event coming up in April 2nd. These are some of our top Hispanic leaders from all over the country. You got Jose Cabrera. Man, he's a phenomenal individual. He came over here homeless just a few years ago. Didn't know anyone. Guys, he's a millionaire now. First millionaire in his family. You got Laura Acasa. She never did network marketing before. She didn't know anything about credit repair or financial literacy. She wanted to get her credit fixed. You guys going to see her out there in Greenville, South Carolina in April. She's a senior vice president now. That's $1 million a year income, guys, simply because there's so many people in the Black and brown communities that need the help that we have. You have Miss Nicola Smith Jackson, right? She pours into the community. She just loves helping people. She does a daily motivational podcast. And a lot of women don't understand, 82% of the women in America that make over $100,000 a year, they do it from an at-home business. So I always like to tell my sisters, hey, even if you don't partner up with our platform, you may want to take a look at something similar to this, just so the odds can be in your favor, right? And I'm pretty sure we all know that credit is something that you need, not like those other companies. Those are just something that a person may want, right? These are some of the phenomenal lady leaders, a part of our platform, such a positive group of people. You got Ashton Henry. He's on the Steve Harvey show a lot, speaking about credit. He's one of our top leaders. He's referring people over to the protection plan. We have a lot of celebrities that partner up with us. Teddy Riley, Yandy Smith. This is me hanging out with the 2 top leaders, Ashton Henry and Alfred Nixon. And as I come to a close, this is a gentleman from the Steve Harvey show, and this is a kid from the projects right here. A lot of people think, hey, these guys are multi-millionaires. You probably can't see them, touch them, talk to them, and That can't be farther from the truth. These guys are some of the most humblest people I ever met in my life, servant leaders, right? So, you know, the reason I was able to come in and do such phenomenal things, the reason Jose's coming in, he's about to kill this business. Guys, we at 6 and 7 figure mentorship on a consistent basis. We already have the blueprint for success, right? So you really want to thank the person who invited you on this call, because they put you in position to really change your financial future forever. You know, not only do you get all of those phenomenal life-changing services, but you get a whole business in a box with all the resources you need to be successful for just a $2.99 investment, guys. Got a whole business in a box, right? It's normally $89 a month moving forward because the company wants you to actually be a product of the product, right? But remember those unlimited amount of people that actually need the services that we have anyway? We're going to help you go out there and get 5 people. Not only will you make $500 in money back plus profit, now you got a debt-free business on your hand, no overhead, everything is profit. You know, I've started many businesses before and spent thousands of dollars just to start it, not even to mention to keep it afloat. That was hundreds, if not $1,000 a month. Ashton took $299 to the Steve Harvey. Alfred took $299 from government housing to multi-millions. I took $299 from zero to over 100 grand my first year in business. So you got to ask yourself, are you ready to go? You know, we definitely gonna lock arms with you and pour into you and help you make this the best financial year of your life, right? Or you B, you're ready to go, you just have a few questions. Or you C, you know, you just want to enjoy the services at this time. But I always like to end off with the fact, guys, that the secret of getting ahead is getting started. Because at the end of the day, you know, I don't remember 2021. It went by like that. What the next 2 to 5 years going to do? What the next 20, 30 years going to do? Our kids are going to get older, right? And if we do what we always done, we'll get what we always got. So that's my time. Thank everyone for joining this evening. Definitely get back with the person who invited you on this call. And I'll see every single last one of you guys at the top.